Get ready for a first timer to kill a rabbit and butcher it. This video may not be appropriate for all audiences. If you don't want to see any butchering and stuff like that, then this video is not for you. Over here, my rabbit chicken compost carport system, and I've got a bunch of rabbits over here. The chickens are making a lot of noise because they just laid some eggs and the kids are in here stirring them up. So I'm sorry about that in the background, but I'm doing it in here for a specific reason, because if I butcher them in here, then the blood is going to fall on the ground, and I'm going to just let the organs fall to the ground as well, and the chickens are going to eat that, and they're going to like it a lot, because chickens are carnivores, chickens are predators, chickens are the closest living relative to dinosaurs. In fact, when all this polar vortex was going on, we had one of our little rabbits that died. That's the only thing that died in this whole situation, even though this plastic that was behind me fell down. None of the chickens were harmed, none of our goats, none of our cattle, none of our pigs, none of that stuff was hurt at all. We did have one little rabbit that wasn't too healthy to begin with, I think, and I fed that to the chickens and they ate it all up. So I'm just gonna let them have all of this and they're gonna love it. So that's why I'm doing it in here. And I've got my rings over here behind me that I'm gonna hang it right here, and I'm gonna use a razor blade box cutter. So these are really sharp, so it's going to cut through things really easily. So I'm going to bonk it in the head. I've read about a bunch of people doing it different ways. Some of them use cervical displacement, and some of them use a 22 or a pellet rifle or something like that. But this way stuns them and they don't feel any pain. Their heart is still beating, and so it pumps all that blood out of there, and they don't know anything's going to happen. So this is very humane. It's not an inhumane thing to do. They don't see it coming. They've had plenty of food. They've got lots of space. It's not tiny little spaces over here for them. They've had a nice life, and now they're going to feed me some. So I'm going to go over here and grab one of my bucks. This is the first time I've ever done it. This is kind of a learning experience for me. I'm going to get better at this because we're going to keep doing this. Rabbits provide a lot of meat for your family, and they also provide some compost, so they're a really great thing. I've kind of stacked functions with them, but it's butcher time. I'm going to go get a rabbit. Okay, so here's the rabbit. Here's the hammer. I'm just gonna bonk it in the head right here, and I won't see it coming. Just gonna hit it good hard, and it'll be dead before it knows anything's happened. If I'm honest, I'm not really loving this. I don't want to kill a rabbit. I don't want to be a part of this, but if you want to eat meat, then doing it yourself is the best way. So let's go. There's no time like the present. Again, I hate doing this, but so I kind of hung it up backwards. I'm going to hang him up the other way. So here's the skin. The gallbladder. The liver looks good. I'll save that for the dogs. We could eat it, but I don't want to right now. All right, so I didn't talk you through that very much because, to be honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing very well, and I don't want to pretend like I do know what I'm doing. If anything, I wanted to film this so that you all could see someone who's never really done it before and how they do it, and also so if you wanted to critique me, you can. Again, this is my very first time, and the best way to learn is to get in there and do it, and we've got a lot of usable meat here. I'm going to, I need to cut this last bit off. Here, hold this.
I don't want to hold it.
You were touching it a second ago. Hold it. It's just a piece of meat. Don't let the chickens peck at it. That's all you do. If you like this kind of thing, if I can inspire you to try a few things, and I consider myself a success, we do a new video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and a live stream on Sunday nights on YouTube at 8 p.m. Central Time. Thanks. I'm going to go finish up, rinse this off, put this in the ice, and we're going to eat it tomorrow.